Okay, so today we're going to have a look at the Ixon IT series intelligent heated gloves. These are battery power gloves, so they're not connected to the bike at all. And I got them basically because I'm doing an awful lot of commuting at the moment. Throughout the winter, temperature is getting down to 0 and minus figures, and my heated grips, although they're keeping my palms warm, my fingers are still freezing at the tips and on the backs. So I thought I'd give battery heated gloves a try. These were from the sports bike shop and they came highly recommended, so let's have a look. It's a magnetic box, very posh. So obviously we've got the gloves. Let's have a look at what else we've got. It's in the big box. Looks like a power supply. It is, with instructions. We won't worry about that. Okay, UK plug, European, and one charger. With two. So it looks like you can charge both batteries at the same time. Yes, you can, which is good. Not going to need that ever. So a bayonet fit there, okay, with a button there. I would give you the specs on that, but I can't read that. Output. No, I can't read that. I'll tell you later. I'll put a thing up on the screen. Alright, so that's the charging. I presume these two little boxes here, yep, these are the batteries. Feel quite chunky. Intelligent thermal technology. Oh, okay. Made in China 2020. So they haven't been set on the shelf for too long. Okay. Now we get to the gloves. Ooh, that's nice and soft. Okay, so we've got protected knuckles, well padded all over, Velcro straps, a little bit of elastication on the cuffs. Is that a button? Doesn't feel like a button. A bit more elastication here. So they're all leather except for this part of the cuff. Okay. Inside it looks like... oh yeah, that's a nice feel. And a nice fit. I'll talk about the fit in a minute. Okay, that is soft leather. That is nice. Okay. Well, let's get charging up the batteries and see where we go. So the batteries are now charged. I don't know what percentage they were when they first came in the box, but they're fully charged when the red light on the charger goes green. That took 3 hours. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a permanent thing. It's going to take 3 hours all the time to charge them, and I don't know at what percentage they were before that, but it was 3 hours for both of them to get charged. So I hope that's not a minimum amount of time, but we'll see. So this unzips. We have a cable, nothing else in there. That connects to there. Zip it up and you're done. There's a light that comes on here apparently. So when we put these on, you should notice, yeah, and there is a light coming on. Now, a point to note that they are on despite the blue light coming on. As soon as you connect the battery, they're on, and there's a Bluetooth signal coming from it because you can connect via the app. And I can feel both of these getting warm now. Okay. Well, let's have a look at the app. So the app is Climate, and with these connected it should connect to them automatically. And there we go. So you can see the percentage on the batteries. I've already used these and you'll see this in the clip. I've now set it to 28 degrees. There's various other things that you can do with this. If we go into the settings up here, we can do a diagnosis, a device calibration. So we'll do a diagnosis. Let's have a look, because I did have a problem with them. Put your gloves in front of you, be sure to follow the same position. Okay, left glove. Put your left glove on. Put your right glove on. Oh, that was quick. Okay. Calibration. You wear your left glove. You did not exercise. You were not exposed to the cold. No, you're in a comfortable environment. Yes, let's go. I can feel the heat though, so it's heating the thing up. Okay, that's gloves optimized. So that's down to 24 degrees. For my next ride I want these a bit hotter, so I'm going to take them up to 28. And that's where we're going to go from. So off to a bike test. And what did I set the heat to? 26 degrees? Yeah, I think I can feel some heat coming through on the right glove now. I'm not sure about the left one though. I don't know if I swapped batteries over as well. I don't know if the batteries have gone back into the same glove. Okay, so the right glove has just stopped heating. I can feel it getting cooler. Like I say, both gloves are about the same temperature now. Right, so gloves off. And they're up. So I said I was going to talk about sizes. So my hands, I don't think are that big for a bloke. I think they're probably about average. And these gloves are the 2XL size. They're nice and comfortable. There is room within them. I could probably put an inner liner set of gloves on, or a thin set of gloves underneath. But they're not loose or anything like that. They fit really, really well. Now, according to the sports bike shop, I probably could have gone down to an XL instead of a 2XL. These do go up to 3XL, by the way. So their sizing guide is on the width of your hand. So the best way I can possibly show this, done that wrong, haven't I? So that's the width of my hand. I'll hold that there. So that's that. And what's that? 24, 25 centimeters or 250 millimeters. That fits in with what the sports bike shop recommends for 2XL. I probably could have had a tighter fitting XL if that's what you like, if you like your tighter fitting gloves. But let's just do another comparison just so that you can see if they fit on my hands, you can see whether or not they'd fit on yours. So there's my hand. We'll call that my wrist. I am no artist, other than maybe the type beginning with a P. So if that's my wrist, we've got the length, and then we've got the width. That we know is 24/25 centimeters, and that is what, should we say 20, 19, 20. And that's for 2XL. So before the video comes to an end, I just want to explain that firstly, I bought these myself, so I haven't got them free, and although I am recommending these because I really like them, the company's got nothing to do with me. I've mentioned the sports bike shop a couple of times because that's where I bought them from, but the sports bike shop haven't asked me to do this either, so this is totally independent of all of that. Do I recommend them? Yes, I do. If you were on a budget, and I bring this up only because I paid £160 for these, and I've been on to the sports bike shop today and they're £260 now, so they've rocketed up in price since I think I bought them in November, and it is now March, so they're really expensive. If you're on a budget, I would say get some heated grips and stick with that. If you can afford to go for these, then definitely do it. I think it's money well spent, although would I have spent £260? Probably not. At 160 I thought I was stretching it, so it's difficult to say whether they're worth it or not when they've jumped up so much. I don't know whether you can get them cheaper anywhere else. Certainly worth trying, but they're a good quality glove, more of a summer thermal than, because without the heating, I think if you got to minus temperatures, which I have ridden in this year, -1 and 2 degrees, without the heating, I don't think they'd do too well compared to my other Spada gloves, which keep me reasonably warm in those conditions. But with the heaters on, they're superb. So I hope this has helped anyone that's looking for electric gloves that you don't have to plug in your motorbike, that are totally independent. So look after yourselves, guys, and ride safe.